Show me the money.
Just looking good, but I think I'm taking too long.
Back to the spot for a Glock. I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock.
Money! I'm gonna call Jerry. Does that make you feel good just to say that?
All right, show me the money. NFL picks for divisional weekend here. The biggest weekend left of the NFL season. 4 games being played here. Joining me today, a guy whose team I thought should be playing on this weekend, but they ended up losing, unfortunately. Joey Castellano is back. Joey, how are you?
Hey, Mike, how's it going? Yeah, I agree. I thought they would be, but, that's the Vikings, so.
Yeah, that is the Vikings pretty much here. And, I mean, we all watched the game. We went to go blow by blow here. And I will say, I talked about the top here. Kirk Cousins did one stupid thing this game, which was the check down throw on the 4th and 8. But this game was lost, in my opinion. I feel like you agree with me that because they could not do a thing defensively, Minnesota.
Yeah, the defense, which was the problem all year and why everyone basically is questioning them. The defense is the problem. You have the offense putting up high numbers every week, and the defense gives up probably just as much every week. So we were just able to get out of the games with the lucky final drives that got us out of those games during the season, and obviously now in the playoffs when it mattered. Obviously, we got Kirk Cousins in the whole bay. Just another year we're going to hear about the choke job and this and that, and the Vikings are frauds. But at the start, I guess, the off season, I think they're going to overhaul the whole defense. And I think mainly the offensive pieces should be the same, except for a few minor things like Madison going. Thielen, I'm not sure what they're going to do because they owe him pretty decent amount of money, and I mean he kind of lost a step this year. So as a number 3, maybe, but you'd have to restructure his contract significantly. So like little pieces, I think will overall go on the offense, but I think the defense is going to get a complete overhaul. I mean, Donatell, the coordinator, he's got to go. Everyone's been calling for him in Minnesota all year, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, it was a rough game to watch. And obviously that final drive with Kirk Cousins with the check down, I know a lot of people are blaming it on that. I mean, we shouldn't have been in that situation. I mean, making Daniel Jones look like Joe Montana or one of the top quarterbacks in the league. So it is what it is. It's kind of annoying and upsetting because a 13-win season just goes to waste, it feels like. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? I'm fascinated to see how they attack the offseason here, considering, like, as of right now, they're like $25 million over the salary cap, and I'm looking at some of their big names, especially on defense here. I feel like guys like Zarius Smith, Eric Kendricks feel like going to be easy cuts because I feel like they're going to save a ton of money, and Kendricks especially got torched in that game.
Yeah, I don't know about Za'Darius. I've been hearing them talking about Eric Kendricks, which I don't really want to lose him. He didn't have a good game, but I mean he's usually pretty good, and I really like him a lot. So also talking about Harrison Smith, which I think I really don't want that because he's like the heart and soul of that Vikings defense. But they're talking about all these big names on the defensive side that might be going because, like you said, we've cut salary. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Probably in the defense going to take a step back. I don't know. It's more the system that they were playing in that cover 2 that is the issue with Donatell. So I think he just needs to go, and if they could bring someone in, the right person for the job. Unfortunately, we can't keep the players, but if we get the right system, I think they could even improve, even with losing a couple big pieces.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, let's get to this weekend here, divisional round here. Obviously, we know the 4 games here. I feel like Sunday is more compelling than Saturday, definitely. I feel like the games are much tighter on Sunday. I feel like the Saturday games have a chance to either be good or very bad. Like, how do you feel about these games?
Yeah, I agree. I think Sunday's the prime part of the slate. I think they did that on purpose as far as scheduling. But I honestly think the Saturday games could be good as well. Just when you look at them on the broad, you would definitely think the Sunday games are going to be very good.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the point spread alone tell you it. Like both games on Saturday, double-digit favorite are over a touchdown favorites here. And Sunday the spreads I think are -5, -3.5, and the matchups, the star power I feel like is on Sunday also, aside from Mahomes.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. Definitely 100% on that.
All right. Go ahead.
No. I was just going to say. I mean, you got the Giants at least on Saturday, which will, for our region, will be good. And I mean, the Jaguars, been showing some fight. I mean, that comeback last week was pretty awesome. But I mean, they're playing the Chiefs now in Mahomes. I think it's a whole different animal in itself. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Let's get to the pick, which is why you're here. Our good friend Phil Freyette, our softball team, was here last week. He went 3-2-1. His wins were the 49ers laying a 9.5, the Jags getting 2.5, the Giants getting the 3. He lost on the Bills laying a 12.5, and the Bucks getting a 2.5 on Monday night. We pushed on the Bengal game -7 because we set that line. We made the picks before Lamar was declared out. So the line moved up since then. I also went 3-2-1. Same picks on the 49ers and Jaguars. I won on the Cowboys laying a 2.5. Lost on the Bills. Lost on your guys. And I pushed on Baltimore. So 3-2-1 for each of us. So solid start to the playoffs.
Hey, I'm sorry you took a L with my team.
Yeah. I felt very confident. I had a same game parlay going with the Vikings too. I always felt very good, but unfortunately, we know what happened.
Yeah.
So on the year, the challenger team is 28-30-2. I'm 27-31-2. So it's neck and neck heading into this week. We're going to go through each game one at a time here. So we're going to start on Saturday afternoon at 4:30 on NBC. We're going to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars heading to Kansas City, take on the Chiefs. Chiefs favored by 8.5 points, getting at 4:30. Who are you taking, Joey?
As much as I want to take the Jaguars, I think actually, you know what? I'm going to go with the Jaguars plus the 8.5. Mahomes hasn't been doesn't have a good record against the spread as like a +7 favorite. So I think I'll take the points. I just think the Chiefs there's no shot. Jaguars win, but I'll just take the points.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I like the points in this game with the Jags. I feel like they're playing well down the stretch. They played well in Kansas City the first time around. I think they lost by 10 here. And Kansas City is in a spot where they tend to, let these games get closer than they need to be. I could see this being, they're up 14 late. They get a touchdown, get the backdoor cover, they win by 7. I could see that happening.
Exactly. That's kind of how I was looking at it.
All right, next up here, Giants-Eagles, Saturday night, 8:15 on Fox. The Eagles are laying 7.5 right now. Where are you going this game?
This one was the tough one for me. I've been going back and forth. I like the coaching on Daboll's end. So, I mean, getting over a touchdown, I'll just take the points on that one, too. So I'll take the Giants with the points. I think hopefully it will be a close game for all our sake. I've been going back and forth on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you, Joe. I'm going to take the points of the Giants here. I do think the thing that makes me go that way is, A, you getting the hook, which is great on this game, and B, we don't know if Jalen Hurts is healthy. We know he was struggling in that last game that they played, and the Giants didn't play anybody. But if he's not healthy, I guess it's going to be a lot closer than people think it will be. If he's healthy, it's a blowout. But at this point of the week, I'll take the points.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And also, there's a lot of pressure on the Eagles, too, and Sirianni. So we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. I'm going out to Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock on CBS. Bengals-Bills, the game that never got completed the first time around due to the Damar Hamlin situation. Bills laying 5 at home. Who are you taking, Joey?
I'm going to take the Bengals with 5. Game would have happened a few weeks ago. Bengals were looking really good. So, I mean, I'll just take the 5 points there. I do like the Bengals. Probably the best out of the AFCs. I don't know. I have a soft spot for them. I love Joe Burrow. But, yeah, I'll take the 5 points based on what happened before the Damar Hamlin thing. They were kind of dominating the game. Obviously, it was only 5 minutes or so, but they did look really good out of the game. So I'll take the points.
Yeah, I'm going to go against you. So I'm going to take the Bills laying the 5. It's a tricky number here, but I do think that they got the hiccups out of their system last week against the Dolphins. I think they came out, we're goofing around if they went up 17-0. We're doing ridiculous things. They're going to be much more locked in here. And you hear all week all the complaint from Cincinnati about how we got screwed. We should have had a chance to get home field. I feel that's a big motivation for the Bills here to come out and put a statement up. You're like, no, you didn't. You didn't deserve home field. We deserved it, and I think they're going to take care of business here. So I disagree with you on that one.
All right. I mean, I can't argue with your point, but, yeah, we'll agree to disagree.
All right. Last but not least here, Cowboys at the 49ers, 6:40 on Fox on Sunday. 49ers laying 3.5. This line has dropped a half a point since it opened here. Who are you taking this game?
I'm going to take the Niners minus the points. There's just too much star power on that team. Brock Purdy doesn't really have to do that much. I was kind of saying all year, for the second half of the year, I've been kind of saying, he's going to, cost them eventually, or in the playoffs, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him. But honestly, he can dump it 5 yards to Debo, McCaffrey, or Kittle or someone, and they'll take it to the house. So he doesn't really have to do too much with that star power on that team. So I'll take the minus the 3.5. And Dallas also, Tom Brady looked horrible the other night. I mean, guy's wide open. He's like throwing it 5 feet short. So I think this matchup will be a little different for this Dallas defense. So I'll take the points. Take minus the points at the Niners.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you here. Make it 3 out of 4. We agree on here with the Niners. I think they're a much better team. I think right now they are the most complete team in the league with the quarterback playing very well. And I think one thing is not getting enough attention in this game is the fact that they have 2 extra days of rest compared to the Cowboys because they play on Saturday and Dallas played on Monday. I'm sure Dallas is not thrilled about that, but I'm laying a small number here. I think this is. I have to see Dallas go on the road in a big spot and win a game against a quality team like this. I mean, Tampa was not a real playoff team. This is a Super Bowl potential winner here. And the 49ers are, I think, the better team here. I feel like Dallas obviously regrets the Giants winning because they had a much better shot against Philly than they would have here. So I'm with you. I'll take the Niners.
Yeah, I agree too. So really quick. Who's your Super Bowl prediction?
Yeah, Super Bowl prediction right now. I think I have 49ers Bills to start the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say like 49ers. I want the Bengals. I'll just go with my rooting interest at this point.
All right, so to reset the picks here, Joey's gone with the Jaguars getting 8.5 in Kansas City on Saturday. The Giants getting 7.5 against the Eagles on Saturday night. The Bengals getting 5 in Buffalo on Sunday. $300 for Joey. And the 49ers is lone favorite laying 3.5. My picks. Family play on both the Jaguars and the Giants. We went heads up on the Bill Bengals. I laid the 5 with the Bills. Family play on the 49ers. Those are our picks for divisional weekend. Coming up next week, I'm going to be joined by another friend of ours. Phil Lombardo is coming on here to do the championship game picks. We'll see if his Giants are actually there. Although, considering the track record here, you wonder maybe if the jinx is in because now that we booked him before the Giants result is in.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be in a better mood than I am.
Yeah, there's a chance. I think there's I give him about a 20% chance to win that game, in my opinion.
Yeah, like we said in the picks, I like him with the points for sure. But yeah, I think it's going to be a close game. I think they actually have a good chance of winning, and they're hot right now.
Yeah, they are hot, and the most dangerous teams in the league is the ones that are playing with house money. They have nothing but house money on their side right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of people use the term house money. It is what it is. I mean, they got a good coaching. I mean, I guess you could say they're ahead of schedule. I mean, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Joey, thanks for all the time. Really appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.